That is me. That is also me. And yes, that too is me. But let's rewind a second. This right here is where it began. This is how my life changed in one decision. I love drum corps. It's the reason I'm a music educator today. I owe the activity so much, including the success of this YouTube channel. But in the 8th grade, I didn't want to join marching band. Even my younger sister was signed up to do marching band as a 7th grader going into 8th grade. But me, getting ready to be a freshman, was not even in my wheelhouse to be interested. I wanted nothing to do with it. I thought of the fuzzy hats, the high step, the corny music along with football games. Like, it just wasn't my scene. It just wasn't for me. I joined band in the 6th grade because of my friends. And I really enjoyed the concerts and the trips, but I really enjoyed my free time. I loved charting my own course and doing my own thing. I skipped marching band rookie camp that year and I never looked back, despite my mom's constant pleas to get me to do marching band. Marching band was not going to be a part of my future. I wanted to make YouTube skits with my friends and become the talk of the town. One day in 8th grade, we were walking the football field track after testing had completed, and there was really nothing else to do other than kill time. As me and my friends were getting some fresh air, we turned a corner, laughing and having a good time, and my heart sank. There walking towards me was both the high school band director and the middle school band director. I was okay with missing rookie camp, just as long as I didn't have to explain myself to these fine gentlemen. After my astonishment, I quickly told my friends, abort, abort, turn around, hide my face. But I got a, hey Rocky, come over here. And I knew it was too late. It was time for me to accept the truth. I was about to be confronted. As I walked over, I didn't know what I was gonna say, except I guess the truth. So my soon-to-be high school band director asked me a series of questions. Hey, where were you at rookie camp? We missed you. Oh, yeah. And of course, I answered, well, I don't want to do marching band. I really like my free time. Really enjoy that. And then I got the speech that really changed my entire life. Rocky, high school is supposed to be one of the best times of your life. You have little to no real responsibility, and you get to explore and find out what things you actually enjoy doing. So my advice to you is, when you get to high school, you need to do something that's worth doing that you enjoy, whether that's marching band or underwater basket weaving. But, and of course, he added a but, come give marching band one rehearsal. That's all I ask. And if you hate it, you don't have to do it ever again. And so, reluctantly, I accepted and said I'd be at their next rehearsal. So, I showed up to this rehearsal just to fulfill my obligation. But what I was met with was a sense of welcomeness and just this absolute feeling of importance, that what I was doing to help this group out to achieve their goals mattered. And that was all in one rehearsal. They made a big deal of me, and I feel like I had found my sense of belonging. So I stayed, and before I knew it, that summer, band camp had arrived. In the back of my head, I still told myself, oh, you know, you can always back out if it gets too hard, because everybody talks about band camp being like ridiculously difficult, and you're rehearsing like 5 days a week for long hours and it's for like 2 weeks straight, and it's like a whole thing and it's hard. But after our first rehearsal day, I was told we were ending a little early to go to this thing called a DCI show, and my best friend at the time was telling me all about it, telling me what drum corps were, and I didn't quite understand yet still, because I had barely been doing marching band as it is. And he told me the Phantom Regiment was the best because it was 2009 and they previously won. Anyways, I saw Carolina Crown for the first time that night. And yes, for a whole year, I thought their name was Carolina Clown. They had a green plume, cream outfit. Don't judge me, okay? But I saw Carolina Clown, or Carolina Crown, and I said, if that show that I just saw is what we're trying to emulate doing marching band, count me in. I am sold on this idea. I was so excited. Indeed, the grass was greener on this side of doing marching band. See what I did there? When I say I was changed forever in that decision to do marching band, let me make it really clear. I marched all 4 years of high school. I became a U.S. Army All-American marching band member. I marched with the Cadets Drum and Bugle Corps in 2013, 2014, and 2015. I taught on the very marching band staff that ended up teaching me prior to me joining. I became a music educator. I made countless friends and memories throughout my adventures. And ironically, I found my YouTube niche and success. And I met my wife. Yes, she's a musician, and we met at a marching band competition that I was hosting as a band director at the time. That's a story for another day. This might make it into the edit. I mentioned you in the video. The Lord knew what he was doing. He worked in and through two amazing music educators and band directors to push me out of my comfort zone and into an abundance of blessings, friendships, adventures, stories, and love. As for what's next, well, he's got it all, and I'm not worried. In James 4:8, it says, when we draw near to him, he will draw near to us. So that's what I consistently am trying to do. He is sufficient and will chart my course and every course, and I really don't need to worry about it in any capacity. All for his glory and my good. Praise him for that. So I hope you feel encouraged, and make sure you go thank a music educator today that maybe impacted your life in some meaningful way. I know there are two I should probably send a text message to. All in all, marching band changed everything for me, all because of a decision that was made one spring afternoon on a football field track in 8th grade. If you want to hear more stories, give this video a like, leave a comment, let me know. I'd love to tell you more drum corps, band stories, or just life stories in general. Is there anything you want to hear about? I really appreciate your time. I know your time is valuable. Thanks for sharing with me, and thanks for going with me on this journey of YouTube. And I guess until next time, we'll catch you guys later.